Hi guys, welcome back to Angel's Heavenly Nails. Coming at you with my fifth design, and this one I am doing it on my aunt. I was inspired by Robin Moses on this one, so thanks for the inspiration, Robin. It's really interesting, this design we did. Some of the colors are the same and some are different. On an accent nail, we are actually using eyeshadow, so I hope you guys are excited to see this one. Let's get started. Hi guys and welcome back. I have a new design for you today. If you like the way this one turned out, please stay tuned and I will show you how this was done. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm doing a new design on my aunt. She's over today and we're doing a red color with white and we're going to be working with some eyeshadows with foil glue. I'll show you guys what I'm going to be doing. We'll be doing some scroll work. I'm going to work with this color she has on. This is just one coat. I'm going to be doing two, but here it is by Pop Jazzy. Is that what it says? Or no, I'm sorry, Pop. I don't even know how you even say that. But they're that, and this color is called Leading Lady in Red. And then the next one I'm going to use on this finger, she's going to have one finger white with red in it, too. It's going to be my OPI Infinite Shine 2, the gel polish one. And this one is Pearl of Wisdom. This one has a little bit of glitter to it. I hope you can see that in the video here. It's got some glitter to it. I'll be using this foil glue. It's just one that came with box of stuff here. It was just a little kit I had got at Sally's. It's just a little things of foil. There's a silver one there, purple, and then a teal, and then it came with the foil glue. I'm just going to use that foil glue. And then I'm going to be using these here. They're eyeshadows. And I'm going to be brushing that in after it's foiled. And I'm going to be working in these colors here. I hope you guys can see that okay. Let me get close. In these general colors here. And then I'm going to be doing some scroll work and some little white flowers and stuff. So I will show you a couple nails here. I'm going to do this one white here. Her accent nail is, her ring finger is going to be her accent nail. And we're going to do this beautiful white here. And you can see there's a lot of glitz to this one. It's really, really pretty. And I figured having that glitter in it would help hold, along with that foil glue, would help hold the eyeshadows much better. So, and this is just one coat so far. I'm going to be doing two. So you guys know this one doesn't have a lot of coverage in the first coat. It's still really beautiful, but you need two of this one. And then cap your end. And then I'll show you the red that I'm working with. I wish I knew the name of this one. It's hard to see this one. Ararizi or something. Not real sure on that one. But I'm going to paint this one then. And these are all just one coat right now. I'm going to go over and do two. So let me move over just so you can see this better as I paint it. So, and then always cap your ends, like I said. And so this is what we're doing so far. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to get this one done white, this one red, and I'm going to top coat them all again, or I'm sorry, repaint them all again one more time, and then we'll be back to show you the art. Okay, I'm back, and her nails are painted with two coats of the white, two coats of the red. Now I'm going to do the next step, but I just wanted to tell you, you guys, I couldn't see it till I was off camera. It's called Paparazzi. So that's the name of the polish, and again, it's called Leading Lady in Red is the color. Very beautiful red if you look at it. Real close, it's just absolutely beautiful, the red that it is. So, okay, so the next step, what I'm going to do is go ahead and separate your hands. I'm going to go to the white here, and we're going to put red on, but I'm going to kind of do it in kind of a rough, edge to it. I'm not going to do this one straight. I just want it to kind of be a rough edge, but it's going to go down one side of the nail. So I'm just going to kind of come on and just kind of zigzag and bring it down like that. And then fill it in where it needs to be filled in. Come up here by the red more. I'll have to clean the cuticle. That's okay. I want to get it as close as I can to cover that white. So, but yeah, you're not trying to do this one neat. I just want a little bit of that white open where I'm going to put the eyeshadow in and do a beautiful design. I'm going to be doing scroll work too in there too. So there's that one. And I'll show you guys the other one. Do it one more time. This one I'm going to do, that one's done towards her middle finger. So I'll do this one towards the middle finger on the other side. So I'm just going to come around. Again, it doesn't have to match completely like the other one. Just however it goes on, like that, just in a swirl design, like that, just swirling it on so that the color just gets in there. Again, go up to the cuticles real close to cover that white. And don't worry about the skin. We can clean it off. So, cap your end. And that's how it's going to look. And then in the white area is going to be, we're going to put the foil glue there. And I'm going to start putting the eyeshadows on. I'll be back when I'm at that point. Okay, so you see, I've got some scrolling done here on some of the fingers. And I'm going to show you how I did that. I used acrylic paint here. This is the one I used by the Palmer Paints. And it's a silver. And this one is called Just Silver. That's the name of that one. And I put it out here on my lid. And you see, this is a really beautiful silver acrylic paint. It's really buttery and works really well. So I'm going to show you now. I left a few open to show you how I'm doing the scrolling. And I'm using this brush. So you can see it's a tiny brush that I've cut myself, but you can see that it's small, and it's number 18/0, and this is from Hobby Lobby. That's the brush I'm using. So on this one here, the accent one, first we'll do this one. I'll show you this one first. Let's work on that hand so the camera can show more. So we'll work on this finger first, and I'm just doing random scroll work. So this one I'm just going to kind of go around here. Just get a scroll work done in here and put some leaves and some dots in. But yeah, I'm just going to bring it down like that. This one I will. And I'll kind of just end that one like that. And I'm just going to make a leaf out of the end here. Can you see that? And then around here, I'm just going to add a couple little dots in. And I think I'll add a little leaf here. And leaves, you just kind of, you know, go on both sides like this and then come around and then come up to a point like that. That makes the leaf. And again, you don't want these neat because you are doing a painting. So you want them to look how they turn out. I'll put a little bit more down in this corner. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a couple leaves. Again, just kind of just making a shape of a leaf like that and then just pull up with your brush. Again, I'll do another leaf here. Come down like that and pull up with the, whoops, I'm going to wipe that off and redo that one. Sorry about that, guys. So again, I'm just going to come around like this and pull up. And then I'm just going to add in a few dots here. Hope you guys can see that. And I'll add a couple right here. So yeah, that's how I'm doing the scroll work. And then on this hand, I'm going to do my scroll work coming down along these edges. So I'm going to come down like this, follow the edge of this, and I'm going to go into the red here, kind of bring this around, bring that scroll like that, bring some more down here because I'm following the line. I want to kind of cover my line with silver. And this one I don't want to bring these out to the white because I'm leaving the white to do with the eyeshadow. So just however, just, you know, coming down the line with the silver just so it's pretty and kind of covers that line I've made. And then I'm going to add in a few leaves in there. Another one right in here. Come around here with a few dots. Put a leaf here. And I'm going to do a few more dots here. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more scroll coming this way. And around like that. And yeah, so I'm going to do that. And then I'll show you guys real quick here. Over the white, I'm going to use my foil. While the silver is drying, I'm going to put the foil on. And I'm just going to brush it into the white here. So we can let this dry so I can get the eyeshadow, you know, pressed into this white here. It goes on kind of a bluish color, but when it's dry, it'll be clear. So that's how you know it'll be done. You want it to be tacky. So you let it dry till it's fully dry, and then it'll hold the polish and stuff. And I'm going right up to the corners there so I can do that. So I'm going to finish out both hands here and get ready to do the eyeshadow stuff. Be right back. I'm back, and now we're going to do the eyeshadow part. And after, I'm going to use white acrylic paint I have out here, and I'm going to spray it with a little bit of water because I really want that flower to be washed out. So I'm going to put a couple little white flowers in there after I do it. So We're just gonna mix this water in with this paint here because I really want that flower to kind of just be faded in the design where you can barely see it. So you wanna water down your paint then. So I'm gonna start with the eyeshadow, and I'm using this brush. It's just a generic brush, there's no label on it, but it's rounded. So that works good to do the eyeshadow. It's just a round brush, but there's no label on it, so I'm not even sure where I even got this one. So I'm gonna pull out the eyeshadows here. If you can just slide your hands over a little bit that way. Yep. So I can open this up. So, and I told you guys I'm gonna be working in this area here, these colors, because I think they would be the best with hers. So I'm just gonna start with this color here. And I'm just gonna be tapping this in. Just tapping it in and see how it sticks. And that's what you want. You'll see some of the white showing and some of the white won't. But you're just tapping in the eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go to kind of this color right here. And I'm going to tap that in, bringing it down because I want a different shade here. So tapping, and then this is kind of a burgundy color. And just go over the pink with that. A pink eyeshadow. Then I'll use a little bit of this color. And it's good that the white is showing through because that's what you want. The white to show through a little bit because that's why the white was done underneath. Okay. And then I'm going to use a little bit of a, kind of looking for a little bit of like a grayish color here. So I'll go to this color here because I want to add a little bit of color in there. And you're just pushing in the paint or the eyeshadow. I'm going to use my little brush here to brush it off. Okay, and now you see there's some open areas there. I'm going to add a little bit more foil glue and I'll be back. I'm back and I'm going to just fit in some more now that I got more glue in there. You can see I didn't have enough glue. That's what the problem was. So, and you're just tapping in the eyeshadow so it looks pretty. It's like a blend look. And then I'm going to do this color so it's a darker color. And once this is top coated, it's just absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna add a little bit of blue into this, a little bit of teal. Get a little bit of color going in here. Not just the pinks, we want a little bit of teal. Now I'm using a little bit of a darker color. Okay, and then go back to this deeper pink again. And tap, 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 tap. Just tap the color in there. Just push it down. Don't worry if it looks a little rough because you're going to be top coating and then it's going to smooth everything down. So that's okay. And I'm just randomly picking different shades to go in here of teals and blues and burgundies. So, and then just kind of tap it off. Use your little brush to brush it off. And then you see that's kind of the look. Isn't that beautiful? And then I'm going to paint in a flower, but I'm going to, yeah, I think maybe I will go ahead and put the flower in right now. So this is a watered down flower, remember, really watered down because I want it to look really washed out. And I'll start one here. And I'm just doing a few petals here. And I'll do another one here. I'm gonna do a 4-petal flower. And then I'm gonna do another one up in the pink area. Like that. And it's just you're kind of making like a, I don't even know what shape I'm doing here. Kind of like a triangle, but with brush strokes so that it looks more like it's kind of petals of a flower. And then I'm going to wipe my brush off, and I'm going to suck some of that water out of it, so it really washes that flower down. And then when I top coat, this is going to look really beautiful. And then I'm going to put in some silver dots into this one too. Just kind of coming around like that. And the same thing around this flower. Just a couple dots. And then I'm going to kind of go back over this line I did. I'm actually going to put dots in just to bring out that line again. That silver line I started with. Just to give it a little bit more pizzazz. So, yeah, that's that. So now, I might put a couple little rhinestones in here if she wants it. I might put a couple little tiny rhinestones in the flowers, and then I'm going to top coat, and I'll be back to show you that and the finished product. Okay, guys, I'm back. You see I've got the beautiful little rhinestones in there, a multicolor rhinestone, like an iridescent, real tiny 6SS stone. It's a Swarovski crystal. Now I'm going to top coat these. So I'll start with this one here, and you'll see all the beauty come as I top coat. Everybody knows I use Sèche Vite as a top coat, my favorite top coat. And now you'll see all the magic happen now. From that eyeshadows, the colors I used, and you'll see how those flowers are just faded in there. And you'll see how beautiful that is. Always make sure you get all the corners and everything of this, and then cap the end. And I need to top coat this one, her scroll one. Just so you guys can see, I did one of each, one of the eyeshadowed nail and one of the scrolled nails. And then I'll show you the other eyeshadow nail. We'll do one more here. We got one more nail left. You see how beautiful that is? Now watch the magic happen. Get really close to that one. Watch as you put this in, how, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, it just looks like a painting. It's so absolutely beautiful. I got this idea. I was inspired by Robin Moses on this one. She chose a few different colors than I did, but pretty similar. It's just not exact. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit of Robin Moses and a little bit of me. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will be back with the finished product, and that's it, I guess. Okay, guys, I am all done, all top coated and dried up. And you could just see, I mean, isn't this so beautiful? I mean, this would be pretty on every finger, but I just want to get close and show you guys. Look at that eyeshadow, what it did. See the color change? Like in this one too. That beautiful color change, what happens. See how it goes into the teal on the bottom, and then the soft pink, and then kind of like the little bit darker pink in the middle there, and then it goes to teal. And then all the scroll work on the other nails. I mean, this one's really a beautiful design. I'm really happy with this one. You like it?
Yes, I do. I love it. I think it's beautiful.
Good. My aunt really likes it. She's one of my best customers that come here. So I'm always happy to do her nails. I hope you guys enjoyed this design. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.